Our second guests for the day are Victoria Humphrey and Kris, committee members for Glitz, Glamour, and Glow. Well, welcome, Victoria and Kris. It's such a pleasure to have you on the show today.
Pleasure being here.
Thank you. Now, I know we're here to talk about Glitz, Glamour, and Glow, and I am so excited because I can't wait to talk about that. But before we get there, Victoria, I know you've been on the show before, but for those viewers who haven't seen you, tell us what your role is at Novant Health Brunswick Medical Center.
Yeah, well, thanks for having me back on the show, June. I am the Community Engagement Specialist for Novant Health Brunswick Medical Center, so I help to coordinate and plan community relations programs for Novant Health. I also support our hospital foundation, and I support our human resources office.
You're a busy girl.
Yeah.
Now, Kris, I know this is a side job for you. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I am a member of the foundation board, and I have been a stay-at-home mom for the last 4 years. Prior to that, I worked in the hospice field as a social worker, community educator, and then lastly, a director.
And you're still taking care of those children.
They are, yes, they are my life right now.
Yes, I know. That's a very important job, and we appreciate your time, the time that you give to the foundation.
Well, it's my pleasure.
Thank you. So I know we're here today to talk about the Novant Health Foundation Brunswick Medical Center event, which is Glitz, Glamour, and Glow. But before we talk about the event, tell us a little bit about the purpose of the foundation.
Okay.
Well, as a member of the foundation, we serve as a liaison between the hospital and the community.
Okay.
We raise funds to help support the mission of the hospital in improving the health of the overall Brunswick community.
Right, so we really try to go beyond the walls of the hospital and do things out in the community that are going to benefit Brunswick County, this community.
Well, first of all, I would like for you to tell me a little bit about the Glitz, Glamour, and Glow event that's exclusively for women, but let's show a few of the pictures from last year's event, and then we'll see what we're in store for this year.
Great idea.
Sounds good.
That looks like a fun time. I'm excited for this year.
It was so much fun. I think even when we get together as a committee, we just look back and think, oh my gosh, that was a great event. We cannot wait for this year. So,
and it's something different for Brunswick County. It's something
that
is not
the typical.
Exactly,
right.
Exactly. So it makes it that much more special.
So what can we expect this year?
All kinds of things. We'll have similar things that we had last year. So we'll have local fashion partners. We'll have wine tasting, of course, and appetizers. We'll have health and beauty experts there. And we hope to have a few new things this year, too. We should have a live auction this year.
Oh, I'd love live auctions.
That should be exciting. And we hope to have a wine wall.
Ooh.
Yeah, so that should be fun, too. That'll be a new addition. So We're working on getting some new and exciting things to the event this year, but including some of those fun things from last year as well.
Mm-hmm. Now tell me about the funds. Where will the funds be delegated to this year?
All of the funds raised for Glitz, Glamour, and Glow will go toward our breast health fund.
Okay.
And that includes a recent premiere of our mobile mammography coach. That will be available to Brunswick County, throughout the entire county, for a few days a month. And we try to focus on areas of convenience, of underserved, so that women who don't have the opportunity to come to the hospital to be able to have their mammographies done right there, whether it be at a church, a parking lot, or a place of business.
That sounds wonderful.
It is.
I know there are so many people in this area who don't have transportation
Right.
or the wherewithal to have a mammogram. Just to have that coach available is going to be a
Right.
huge plus
Yes.
for lots of women in Brunswick County.
We also, with that, we will provide financial assistance for women that are not insured, but that want to have a mammogram. So that's part of what these funds are raised for. And finally, we're partnering with the Brunswick County Pink Angels, and we are
The Pink Angels.
The Pink
Tell me
Angels.
who the Pink Angels are.
The Pink Angels are a group of local women, and what they do, they make comfort bags for women that have just recently been diagnosed with breast cancer. So they actually have these bags available in the physician's office. So typically, as soon as they find out, this is one way to kind of, soothe that fear a little bit. They make homemade pillowcases, homemade hats. They put these awesome books and journals in there. It's just a really great thing. But all those three things that we talked about will be part of why we're raising funds for the Breast Health Fund through Glitz, Glamour, and Glow. So,
Wow, that sounds great. Well, let's talk about where this event is and what time it is and all those kinds of things.
Okay. It will be November 1st.
Is that a Saturday?
That is
It
a
is.
Saturday from 1 to 4. It's a drop-in event, but we love to have everyone there the entire time for all the fun activities. And it will be held at 101 Stone Chimney Place.
Is that where it was last year?
It was, and it was a fantastic venue for a fantastic event. It will work out very, very well.
And what's the time on that? The time of
1 to
day?
4.
1 to 4? Great. Let's talk about the retailers. How about the vendors? I'm excited about the shopping. Who are they? And
right. Well, we're working with local boutiques and having them as our fashion partners at the event. So right now we have Island Breeze that'll be coming. We have Boutique, and we have Lucy's Island Girl that are committed right now, and we're going to have several more. So
Sure.
we're excited to share those in the future too.
so similar to those that you had last year, maybe a few different
Yeah,
ones, sounds like.
And also Dr. Riccadelli from Summit Plastic Surgery is our premier sponsor. So he'll be there as well as his staff to give us great helpful hints on skincare and beauty techniques as well as any plastic surgery.
And he was the premier sponsor last year, is that
Right,
correct?
correct.
He was.
And as I recall, he did some demonstrations.
Yes.
He did.
Yeah, on
So-
site. And so do you think that will happen this year? Is that the
Yeah, we
plan?
definitely think that he'll be doing some more demonstrations, so that will be exciting for our guests to see and, maybe ease their fear about having some of those procedures done.
And his staff, as I recall, they were excellent.
Oh, yeah.
They had a lot of fun, and it just seemed like a fun time for them as well as everybody who was in attendance.
Yeah, I think they're just as excited as we are, so.
Now, let's talk a little bit about the food. I know you mentioned wine. What kind of food are we going to have?
Great. I hate to even say appetizers because this just feels like so much more than just an appetizer, but we'll have various options for individuals. We'll have a VIP lounge for those who have purchased a VIP ticket, and so we'll have specific food and drink in there for them.
We having dessert?
Absolutely. Chocolate, of course. And the wine will actually be paired with the food, too.
Oh, that's
so
good.
it will be more of a experience versus just food and wine.
Well, you just mentioned something that intrigues me. You said a VIP ticket. So Victoria, how much are the tickets? And tell me about this VIP thing.
Okay, well, the regular general admission tickets are $50, and our VIP tickets are $75. So with the VIP ticket, you will be able to get a VIP bag, which will have lots of products and several things from our fashion vendors in that. Also, this year, we're adding on to the VIP package by having a lounge at the event, where there will be refreshments in there, and they kind of go in there and relax and just get away from the main event for a little bit and feel special while there too. So be good.
Well, that sounds awesome.
Yeah.
I am excited. So how do we go about getting tickets or making reservations or whatever it is we need to do?
Okay. Well, you can go online. You can go to novonthealth.org/Brunswick events, or you can call our foundation, and you can call 910-721-1454.
Okay. And would you give that website again?
Sure, it's novonthealth.org/Brunswick events. And that'll take you right to the events we have, and Glitz, Glamour, and Glow is on that page.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds like so much fun. I'm so excited. I can't wait.
We are too.
I just think it'll be a great event for a great cause. So is there anything else about Glitz, Glamour, and Glow that you'd like to mention?
I just think it's a fun and fabulous way to not only meet new women, but support the health of Brunswick County women. It's a great way to get together and have fun, but yet also a very important way to show the women of Brunswick County that they're important. And
yeah, I understand what you're saying, Kris, and I think it's a great event. So thanks again for being here today. I look forward to seeing you two at the event, and we'll start planning on the next year's.
Sounds good. Thank you for having us.
Sure, you're
thank
welcome.
you, and
Come
we look
back
forward to
soon.
seeing everyone.